All right, well, first of all, explain to me what an Alexander's Divine Nurse is, what she does.
Being an Alexander's nurse is about being with a family from diagnosis through death and beyond. You know, the respite care that we provide, being with families at end of life, providing that space and time to be with a family and for the family to be together. You don't find that in an acute hospital. One of the lovely things about the service is that we reach so many families in the community, in families' own homes. So as a nurse, we go into the families' own homes. And we've obviously have this beautiful building, and we have our daycare. To be able to offer that choice is really valuable for families, so that they don't have to feel that they're on their own, and that they can come and use the hospice and the support and all that they have around that.
The kind of work you do involves being very involved, committed to a family and to a child.
It does.
And therefore an attachment
Yep.
to somebody who you know will die.
Yes.
I think the question anybody would ask then is,
How do you do that?
how do you do that? Yeah.
So all the families that we work with are part of our service and the care we provide, because we know that the children will die. We are living with that uncertainty every day, and that does take a deep connection and resolve to then provide that care. So stepping over the family's front door, knowing that you're going to be working and providing the best quality of life for the child that you're with and the family, but ultimately knowing at some point you're going to need to work with that family at end of life. We do have the relationship with the children and families, and children do touch our hearts. They leave a footprint. We take that with us. But I think because we work in such an amazing team, we're all a support to one another to help us get through that. So the important thing about the role then is that we're trying to build memories and make the most of the time that we know that we have with the child and the family. We've got some lovely relationships with Legoland and other places that we can support the child and the family to go to those places to build memories. But there's also the one-to-one work that we do with the children, you know, whether that's drawing, so that the families have got a beautiful piece of artwork that the child has
Memory.
done that they can put on the fridge.
So it's difficult to quantify what a difference this hospice has made.
I think you can quantify it in regards to the number of children and families that have been referred to our service. There's still a demand and it's still growing, so we're still trying to reach out to more children and families. But, you know, in the 5 years that the service has been running, you know, we've nearly hit reached 200 families. You know, that's remarkable.
So it's working.
It is working, yes, but it would be lovely to have more nurses so we could reach more families. I think that's really important.
Yes. So we need more nurses.
We do.
So we need some more money to afford new nurses.
Absolutely.
So that's where the audience watching you now comes in.
Okay.
Thank you so much for listening to us. I hope you were properly affected and moved by that interview, because it's a very important job that we're talking about. Let me tell you how much it costs. It costs nurses, the kind of nurses we've been talking about, the Alexander's nurses, it costs us about £36,000 a year to fund one. So we need some money. And we're asking you tonight if there's any way that you could help contribute to that cause. Whatever you give us will be absolutely wonderful and crucial to keeping this enterprise alive and prosperous. Okay, well then, have a wonderful time. I used to come to these events and enjoy them, but I'm too old now. I'm going to go home, I'm going to bed, get me Horlicks, all right? You just enjoy yourselves and don't drink too much, but have a drink on me. Good night.